Yo, so it's going to be a wild night. You think so, Marcus? Why do you say that? What do you think going to happen tonight, Marcus? We out in these streets. Maybe, maybe so. Uh, could be. I remember when President Barack Obama got elected. Remember when he got elected and I went to work the next day? Well, you could hear a pin drop at work. This is the quietest it's ever been in Bank of America. And what was interesting, there was like a divide of blacks and whites. None of the white people said anything to me when Obama got elected. Think about that for a second. And I had to be to work at 3 o'clock now. When I went to work after President Barack Obama got elected, I went to the break room, I checked in. No white people said anything to me. The black people, every time they look at me, they start laughing or start smiling. Think about that for a second. Were the white people that upset that Barack became president? I'm talking this is white people that I talk to 5 days a week at work. They didn't say anything to me for the next 3 days. I'm talking in the building, nobody said anything. In the break, I walk in the break room, you could hear a pin drop. It's quiet. This is the quietest I ever seen or heard since I've been working at Bank of America. I was doing security there, corporate security at Bank of America. You could hear a pin drop. And I'm like, what the hell going on, man? Why it's so quiet around here? I mean, I'm saying that to myself. I said, well, did that upset? And then this older guy was like, yeah, they upset about that shit, boy. Yeah. Yeah, the white people, boy, they felt a certain type of way once Barack Obama became president. Boy, woo. Yeah, boy, that was a different experience. That was an experience that I never had before. Yeah, it was different. Once Barack Hussein Obama became president, it's got to be a black person. What he said? It's got to be a black person. One time, geez, the United States will look even wilder if there is no black or any other race president ever, but it's the votes. Yeah, it's the votes. You're right about that. But but Marcus, they don't care. They don't care if it looks crazy. They don't care. They don't care. That's the thing you have to understand. It's like any other job. Look, there's no. I don't live in New York, but I've been in New York quite a few times. And if I had to guess, Marcus, I think you live in New York, right, Marcus? Where you live at, Marcus? New York? I think you live in New York, if I'm not mistaken. But I remember, I lived in Atlanta for 11 years. New Jersey? Oh, shit. It's rednecks in New Jersey. Country ass. Shit. I've been up there. I've been in New Jersey too. I've been at Teaneck, New Jersey, Newark, New Jersey, Jersey City. I've been through that motherfucker. Now, if I had to guess, Marcus, there's some company where you live at in your town, in your city. If you had an interview and you walked in there, right? There's a good chance you ain't gonna see no black person in that motherfucker. So it's the same. It's just like any job. It's just like any job. When I lived in Atlanta, man, look, I walked into quite a few companies. I didn't see no black person. Not one. So they don't care. Like I said, they don't care how it looks. And if I did see a black person in there was a foreigner. But they don't care. You know, they don't care. You know what they started doing with a lot of these companies? They had incentive. They had to give benefits to companies so they could hire black people, so they could hire veterans. They started doing that shit like 10 years ago. They had to make it a benefit. So companies, these big companies mainly, would hire black people and veterans. Because otherwise, they're like, well, They would never even consider it. And even some of the big companies still didn't do it. Even when the benefits, they still didn't hire no black people. Still didn't hire no veterans. So like I said, they just don't care. Many companies don't have any blacks working there. Can't get any job. I should start saying I'm white to get a great job. Well, when you show up for the interview, you can't. They're gonna know you're not white then, Marcus. Shit. Yeah. You can play that over the telephone, but when you show up in person, all bets off. Shit. You know, that's how that go. That's how that go. You know. Hey, people don't care. You know. Now, check this out. Marcus, if you started a company and you did what they did when it comes to hiring people, you would get sued and put out of business. You would get sued and put out of business. The lawsuit would be so goddamn big, you wouldn't be able to. You wouldn't be able to afford to pay that shit. You file bankruptcy and you had to go out of business. If you did what they did. Look, you got people that come over here from name any country. As soon as they get hired, they looking out for their people. And I ain't mad at them. I'm not mad at them. The only problem I got is, how come when I do the same thing, it's a problem? That's the only problem I have. I'm not mad at people from looking out for their own people. But when I do the same thing, it's a problem. That's the only problem I have. So see, it's a double standard. And you can't get away from the double standards in this society, boy. Oh, no, that's not true. The only way you get away from the double standards, you have to kill yourself. Yeah, you can't get away from the double standards, boy. For real. And everything is set up for you to fail if you're a black person. Especially if you're a black male. Everything is set up for you to fail. For real. I mean, think about if we didn't have any. It's like every time we have some success, a little, it ain't got to be a lot, just a little bit of success. There's always somebody trying to sabotage us. They do it online, they do it offline. They make it very difficult for us to do any goddamn thing. They got all this red tape still to this day. Now think about it, we didn't have no red tape. Think about it, we were like some of these people that come over here from these other countries. They come over here from these other countries, they get a line of credit next week. They get a line of credit from Bank of America and all these goddamn banks a week later. And they ain't had no credit, right? But they'll tell you and me the reason why we can't get a credit card because we don't got no credit. I said, hey, but the guy that came over here last week from the Ukraine, he ain't got no credit either. But he got a credit card for $10,000. I seen it with my own eyes. And like, well, see, when it's my turn, the rules change. And see, that's what I'm talking about. These are the things the obstacles we have to find out how to get around. These other groups of people don't have to do that shit. So think about if we didn't have these obstacles. What? I mean, we're already kicking ass as it is. But think about if we didn't have these obstacles, how much further we would be. Think about that. Looks like Trump gonna close this thing out. Kamala's getting washed. That's what it looks like. She's getting washed, yo. She's getting smashed. Kamala's getting smashed. She's getting washed. She's getting washed. Kamala's getting that work tonight. She's getting that work. She's getting that work, yo. I'm not a fan of any of these people. Be honest. I'm just curious to see who's gonna win. That's the only reason I'm here. Really. I could care less who wins. Cause whoever wins, they're not gonna stop me from doing anything anyway that I want to do. So it don't even matter to me. I'll find a way to get around it. Just like I always do. You know? And see, that's the thing. That's the thing. Did I vote? Nope. Did you vote? Did you vote? I sure didn't. Wasn't nothing to vote for. Well, no, it wasn't. Nothing. It wasn't nothing to interest me. I didn't have none of the candidates. You did? Who'd you vote for? Who'd you vote for? I didn't see any benefits for me. Nobody was talking about anything that interests me. Yeah, who'd you vote for? I mean, what type of person would vote for Kamala? This broad is a perpetrator. You can't trust nobody that's perpetrating, that's cosplaying, acting like they something that they're not. You can't trust nobody just on that. Trump because of illegal aliens? Oh, okay. You must be a foreigner. You got some cousins and that you want to come over? Oh, hold up. You said because you want them to send the illegal. You want them to send them back. Oh, okay. You must be a white man. I hear you. You want them to send them goddamn illegal aliens, get them up out of here. I hear you, white man. You probably a white man. I hear you. I mean, I don't give a fuck about them, about the immigrants coming here. They don't. When people come over here, they don't benefit me. There's no benefit to me. Don't benefit to us. So there's nothing that you know. There's no benefit in between these candidates. But when you have foreigners come over here, that don't benefit us either. It don't. And they be letting anybody come over here now. They open the jails and let all the criminals come over here. What kind of shit is that, man? But that's always happened though. Every country in the past always open the jails and send them over here. That's nothing new. They done that before. They did that in Cuba. They did that in a couple other countries. They did that shit. That's nothing new. I remember the British sent the killers and guerrillas. They sent them to Australia like 100 years ago. So that's kind of common, I would say. They're not sending the cream of the crop over here. Because if they're the cream of the crop, they wouldn't have to come over here. They're doing well where they're from. Why I gotta go to America for? I got this shit popping over here where I live in my country. So that's pretty common. Tomorrow is getting washed. Getting washed, yo. Huh. I wonder who's going to work tomorrow upset. Who's going to work tomorrow upset? What? I didn't think she would be back that far. Oh shit, I didn't even know. Really? But I'm not surprised. I mean, what type of person would vote for Kamala though? You had to be either gay, living some alternative lifestyle, some type of shit like that. There's no man in his right mind would vote for Kamala. Think about that for a second. You got a woman that's cosplaying, acting like she's something that she's not. There's no man in his right mind gonna vote for nobody like that. You even got to be gay or got some type of mental issues, something going on. You into some alternative lifestyle. Unless you're a foreigner over here illegally or some shit like that. Or maybe you want to come over. That's about it. That's about it. Other than that, it's like if you're a straight man and you comfortable in your own skin, you're not voting for no Kamala. There's nothing that she says that really would interest a straight man or a man that's comfortable in his own skin. There's no benefit. All she's talking about is degenerate shit. Talking about getting talking about women and doing all this weird shit. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, nobody talks like that. Nobody talks about getting no one sits around talking about getting abortion. Who the hell sits around thinking like that? I mean, unless you got to be a hood rat or some shit like that. But if you're a man, what kind of man is gonna sit around talking about a woman's body and like what? I don't give a fuck about no abortion. I don't hang around women that even think like that. If I get a woman pregnant, she's probably gonna have the baby. Abortion ain't gonna be no fucking. We not even thinking like that. That's a crazy fucking way of thinking. How a woman should be able to do what she want to do without the man being involved. What type of crazy way of thinking is that? Who the hell these people be around? I hope nobody on this live be around women that think like that. Don't sleep with a woman that talk like that. That broad, any woman that talks that type of talk, like I should be able to do what I want. It's my body. I don't need the permission of a man. If I get pregnant, any woman that talks like that, something's wrong with her. She got a drug problem or got some mental health issues going on. That's not normal. That's not a normal way of thinking for a woman. Like I'm just saying. But that type of stuff, that don't interest me. I don't give a fuck about that shit. About women having abortion, who gives a fuck? There's no empowerment in women being able to have an abortion. But that's Kamala's talking points. She was trying to get women to vote with her because that's her main message. She don't got no policies. So there's no benefit. Everything, it's kind of like let's just come up with something to get a woman's attention, and then the black man should automatically follow because the black women is voting for Kamala. It don't look like. I haven't heard any black woman say they're voting for Kamala, unless it's some old weirdo bitch. That's it. The numbers don't lie, unless they're cheap. Motherfuckers will cheat now. Don't get it twisted. They will cheat. There's no fair play now. This shit is corrupt out here. This shit so let me tell you, this shit so corrupt out here, you can't even prove that the shit is corrupt. That's how corrupt the shit is. The system is so corrupt today, you can't even prove that it's corrupt no more. You're like, damn. That's how bad it's gotten out. You can't even prove that it's corrupt. Because people are gonna be lying their ass off. They're gonna be paying people off to say shit. And when you go to jail, that's when the people they paid off will come out and be like, man, I got paid to say that shit. I didn't mean that. But it's too late. You in jail now. It's too late. Like they be putting bogus charges on people out here. I'm like, what? They'll say some old crazy shit like, oh, he raped her 3 times. I'm like, what? Come on. What? That's an oxymoron. You can't get raped 3 times. How many times how many times does it take for her to keep going back? After the first time, you'd be like, oh, I ain't going back over there no more. You got raped 3 times. Oh, come on, man. I mean, that's a psychotic way of thinking. What fool in their right mind is going to believe something like that? And the point is, no, people know it's bullshit, but they go along with it anyway because it's the status quo. They'll be like, hey, it's 54 women. Everybody can't be lying. Bullshit. If some money involved, you goddamn right they'll lie. You damn right they'll lie if some goddamn money involved. Shit. I ain't talking about a lot of money. A couple $100, motherfucker will lie on your ass. You give a motherfucker $800, $1,000, they'll lie on your ass in a heartbeat. Shit. Damn right people will lie. They'll lie. You ain't gotta give them no money. They'll lie on your ass. So think about if you give somebody $5,000, shit. Come on, man. If people go along with it, they know it's bullshit. 109, 198. The game is rigged out here, man. That's why when these celebrities get these charges, I'm not so quick to jump out there and be like, oh, I think he did it. Oh, hell no, because I know the shit is corrupt. And they always do this to black celebrities. You know, Michael Jackson, Prince, now it's Puffy. You know, I can go on and on. We see this shit play out a few times. And then they'll be like, oh, he's a weirdo anyway. He deserved to go to jail. I'm like, bro, you can't say that shit. You can't say, just because the person's a weirdo, you can't just throw them under the bus like that. Everyone deserves a fair trial, regardless of what you think about them. Because, see, if they can't get a fair trial, well, damn, what's going to happen to you or me? I ain't rich. I ain't got $1 million for an attorney or a team of attorneys. But they do. Puffy, he can afford to pay $1 million. R. Kelly, he could afford to pay $1 million. What's gonna happen to me and you? We ain't got $1 million. We shit out of luck. You know, if that can happen to them, boy, that can easily happen to us. Some people say, well, "I never said that never happened to me." Shit, how you know? Only take one. Only take one woman, bro. One. Only take one white woman to make a 10-minute phone call. You're done. You're done, bro. A 10-minute phone call could change your life. I've seen that play out. I had a homeboy that played football. He had scholarships to all the big universities when I was in high school. And some white woman was like, "Oh, he raped me." Man, he lost all his scholarships. His career was over. His career was over. He was in jail, the county jail, for like almost a year. And then the girl's mom came out and was like, "No, my daughter, she lied because she didn't want she didn't want her father to know that she was with a black boy." But shit, by that time the damage was already done. He couldn't go to college. Them scholarships were gone. Them scholarships were gone, man. You know? I don't know. Oh, looks like Trump's on that ass. He's getting, it's interesting. Dun, 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 dun.
need to remember the history. This man has always been able to pull people because there are millions of people in this society who we don't want to admit it, like the notion of a white supremacist, neo-fascist, misogynist, and
I mean, already the status quo is, it's essentially tied with Democrats having control of the tie-breaking vote of Vice President Harris. We haven't even talked about the House possibly because it will be weeks before we know, but Democrats are hoping to take back control of the House. They only need to net out 4 seats, so those races will go. But once again, I mean, you just look at a country, to Lester's point, that is very divided, and this is what the pollsters were showing, and right now, so far, that is what the results are bearing out. And I will say, we're sitting here, it's 10:30 Eastern time. This is kind of a little bit of a strange moment. We have some data in, but not all. We have a lot of exit poll data in, but not a ton of vote count yet. We still have a ways to go. We haven't won a single key battleground state yet. So this is an interesting moment in the evening, and I think it bears having this conversation, because when you look at the strategies for each of these campaigns, the vice president is being very specific. She looks at Catholics, she looks at the end of the race, not too long ago. She looks at Donald Trump as a threat to democracy, but she also looks to make the positive case for herself and why she should get another 4 years. Her campaign spent so much time in places like Wisconsin. Think about that. Place with the Republican Party bringing out the former Congresswoman, and everybody knows who the Tate family is, trying to reach out to this tiny slice of people who aren't quite totally in their town corner. President Trump will just supercharge his base. So that's so interesting, because then you say it's a tiny number, and it is, but these were Haley voters, a lot of them. I mean, Kamala Harris went around with Liz Cheney, they went to all these guys, and then in Arizona we saw, Jimmy McCain, and some of these big names and former Republicans who were out there. She was trying to find those moms, the suburban women who just had enough with Donald Trump.
Let me just pause the conversation very quickly because we have a call now.
Nebraska 1-2 goes they have the full long way up to vote there, but it hasn't been called yet. But again, Nebraska 2 is the big one because they came down to that 269 scenario where you go from here to Omaha. Nebraska District 2 is Omaha versus Delaware County. It's also a neighboring Frederick County Saunders and a lot of Saunders as well. I think we just came calling the difference is 22,000 votes. That's what the difference was in 2020 when Biden won the state. So Democrats are in good shape right now. It's unclear how much of the vote is out. Let me see if I can come back and see if we can get how much of the remaining vote is out.
We've often said this will be the ball game, and we're starting to get more voted. You can look at some of those very What do you see?
Trump is at 210. They're not updating on here. Trump is at 210. Getting washed. Kamala's getting washed. Hey, what's up, Donna? Long time. How you doing? Yeah, I'm pretty good. I don't have no complaints. No complaints. I'm blessed and highly favored. Yeah, Trump just took Michigan a while ago, so he's at 210. Looked like Trump was gonna look like Trump was about to pull this out, putting the hammer on Kamala. Looks that way. I'm looking at the TV at the same time. Yeah. Boy, putting the hammer. Trump just won Louisiana and Maine. Putting the hammer down. Wait. Hey. That's like 20 more votes.
Many more poll closings coming up at the top of this hour, including California and its whopping 54 electoral votes.
Yeah, buddy. It's going down. It's going to be official. Like a referee with a whistle. Man, this shit gonna be over. This shit gonna be over probably before midnight. Yeah, this shit. I don't think this gonna even last until midnight. This gonna be over. Based on what I've seen so far. Within the last 10 minutes. Donna's like, oh, I agree. Yeah, this gonna be over. Trump is gonna I think he's gonna take Georgia. Took Michigan, just got Louisiana. Kamala might take California. She might take California. That's probably about it. Kamala, she might take California. And Trump might take Nevada, Oregon, Washington State. Kamala might take Arizona. See, California and Arizona, those are the degenerate states. Those are the degenerate states. California and Arizona. Motherfucker on some weirdo shit. Trump, he'll more than likely he'll take Colorado. Well, no, Kamala already got Colorado. Alaska, Trump might take Alaska. Hawaii, Kamala might take Hawaii. The biggest states: California, Arizona. Those are the big states left. And Georgia. No, I would say Trump should take North Carolina. That's where I live at. North Carolina is a 50-50 state. It's a swing state. North Carolina is a swing state. It could go either way. That's where I reside. North Carolina, South Carolina, those are swing states. Trump, he should take Georgia. South Carolina, well, Trump already took that already. But South Carolina, it could go. South Carolina is a swing state. It could go either way. Because the thing about South Carolina is on the coast of South Carolina, that's where mostly the black people at, on the coast of South Carolina. And it's kind of it could go either way. But once you go like inland South Carolina, oh shit different in shit different inside South Carolina. Inland. Oh, it's different out there, boy. It's a different world once you drive to like places like Columbia and Greenville and Spartanburg and all that shit. It's a different world out there. Clemson and all that shit. Oh boy, you in the danger zone. I don't go to places like that. Clemson and Greenwood. No, I don't go to them places. It's not safe out there for somebody like me. I keep my ass on the coast in South Carolina because that's where I'm from. That's where I'm from. I'm from the Myrtle Beach area. Get it washed. So how many states left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Those 12 states, no. 13, 14, 15, 16. 17. Yeah, ain't too many states left. It's about what? 16, 17. Yeah. Yeah, this gonna be over before midnight. I'm looking at TV right now. Yeah, most of these polls are closing at 11 o'clock. They ain't fucking around. They like, fuck this. I'm tired. I'm ready to go home, go to bed. Most of these polls, the rest of these states, they close at like 11 o'clock. Yeah, these people, I don't know if these people volunteered to come vote. I guess they're tired. They're like, hell this. Just shit. They don't give a shit. They're ready to go home.
In this warehouse, and the update is despite the fact that there was a little hiccup that we saw earlier today. I'll show you.
Yeah, just like I said, Kamala, she just took California, just like I thought. And Trump just took what state was that? I think Illinois, not Illinois. I think Wisconsin. I think Trump just took Wisconsin, and Kamala just took California. Yeah, you got 4 states just closed the polls: California, Washington, uh, yeah, I think Wisconsin. They just shut it down. And people ready to go home. Fuck this shit. I already got paid already. People like hell with this. I ain't getting paid for overtime. Yeah, I don't think them damn people that's counting them votes. I don't really think they into that shit like that. Man, I ain't getting paid for overtime. They told us 11 o'clock we supposed to get off. Hell with this. Y'all ain't paying enough. I don't know how much they get paid. It looks like Trump gonna take North Carolina. I'm kind of surprised. Yeah, like Kamala took California, like I thought. She took California, Washington. It's going down to the wire. He's safe. Oh, he's safe. It's going down to the wire, baby. I said it cheated in Philadelphia. Oh shit! It cheated. Oh goddamn!
Carolina. We just do coverage tonight on this race that has been closely watched by the Carolinas and really the nation. Really confident that Mark Robertson has been quiet there. We'll hear from Julie Kay at Stein's headquarters. It's been a weird evening for them. Lots of excitement, obviously. There's hammer in the hours to come with some of the wins today. Stay over with you now.
Well, there's a lot of excitement with the announcement of today, especially since it came so early on in the night, maybe even earlier than some people were expecting. With that excitement, though still not entirely gone, has tapered off a little as looking for some other races to be called. This is not just Stein's party, this is the overall Democrat party, so we do have a long night ahead. We did hear from Stein from his acceptance speech. He really got into the
buddy.
in office, so that includes increasing teacher pay and protecting reproductive rights. But in order to do that, he would need to bring the supermajority in the state legislature that Republicans currently have. That's something he's mentioned extensively to me.
It's after 11. We're going straight to the juggler. Straight to the juggler. The comments that he allegedly made that were graphic and racist on an adult website. So his campaign strategist telling us that defamation lawsuit against CNN is ongoing, but what they're focusing on right now is his next 2 months as lieutenant governor. Take a listen.
Well, for being a factory worker, to being the first black lieutenant governor of North Carolina has been an honor of my lifetime. I'm proud to stand in front of so many supporters.
Oh.
Later this month, so we'll keep an eye on that.
And wash.
Updates for you tomorrow morning on the Robinson campaign. Now live in Raleigh, Julia Kaufman, WCNC Charlotte.
Yeah, buddy.
And this lingering issues technically here. WCNC Charlotte's Austin Walker standing by with the latest. What do you have, Austin?
Yeah, I'm trying to understand why it's taking so long for those to be or Mecklenburg County. There's some confusing saying that the state really wasn't accepting it or the county wasn't doing it correctly, but we finally heard from Board of Elections Director Michael Baker said he tells us the reason it's happening is because Mecklenburg County has so many votes and it's taking such a long time to process, so it's just going to take some time right now. So because of this, he is not updating as quickly as he would like. we do know that out of the 198. Mecklenburg County has 65% of the vote, and Donald Trump has right now 32% of the vote. So right now, we are still seeing more coming in that's coming from the state of Mecklenburg County. We have other races too, regarding something like Patricia Coffin race as well, where she is barely nudging out her opponent. And as of we're gonna still keep looking at things.
Yeah, boy.
Come
on.
Tomorrow on Charlotte's Day, but for now, we're live in Mecklenburg County, Austin Walker, WCMC Charlotte.
And also,
Put the hammer.
you have the spanky floors and the bouncy floors. Most of the time, we can fix that.
An honest inspection with TriPro.
What impacts to expect and what you need to stay safe. Stay aware of whether the impacts you by downloading the WCNC app now. The Carolina Civic Storm Tracker, only on WCNC Charlotte.
The race for lieutenant governor in North Carolina is between Richard Holmes with availability 50% of the votes to Hal Ryan's 48%.
And you can see the reporting percentage has changed. I think it was around 78% now at 83%. So these votes are coming in. The Attorney General race, this is how things have skewed. Jeff Jackson still in the lead here. Although things have changed, it sounds like there could be some movements. Some light on those issues there.
Yeah, buddy. We're getting closer to that destination. 40 more votes. It's going to be official, like a referee with a whistle. Trump took North Carolina. I'm kind of surprised. I thought Kamala would take North Carolina. I wouldn't be surprised if Kamala took Virginia. And Hawaii. It's not a lot. It's not a lot of votes in Hawaii. Shit, what time is it in Hawaii? I don't even know. I don't know. Out in the islands, people are slow out in the islands, man. Everything's slow out there. Yeah, buddy. We think if Trump don't win, he will go to jail. uh, I would say there's a good chance he will go to jail. But I wouldn't put my life on it. I'll say that. But I think they are trying to railroad him to end up in jail. Well, they ain't trying to put him in. They're trying to kill his ass. They ain't trying to put him in no jail. They're trying to kill his ass. Well, yeah, they don't care nothing but no jail down there. They want to kill this motherfucker. Shit. They don't give a fuck about that. They want to kill his ass. Yeah, I can't believe Trump took North Carolina. I'm really surprised. Yeah, I'm really surprised, man. But North Carolina is a swing state, so it could go either way. You know, that's it. It's insane. This is going to be crazy. I'm not for Trump. I don't support trying to. I don't know. Yeah, I'm. You know, I ain't a Trump supporter either. But god damn, they taking this shit too far. Damn. I wonder who wants Trump dead. I'm just. You know, they asked Trump that on an interview like 2 weeks ago. He wouldn't say though. He didn't say no names. He just said, "Oh, you know, you got these pharmacy companies out here, big pharma out here." That's all he said. But he wouldn't give no names. Then somebody asked him that directly. Hey, who wants to kill you? You know, why they want to kill you? He wouldn't say. Then they asked him, "Hey, were you afraid for your life?" Trump was like, "No." He said, "It's a dangerous job," but he's like, I wasn't afraid." He said, "I'm not afraid." But I kind of think he probably knew what he signed up for anyway. I don't think he's stupid. He knows. Come on, you got Oregon, Washington State, and California. She's probably going to get Arizona too. Arizona is a degenerate state. You got Phoenix, Scottsdale, them degenerate cities. A lot of degenerates live in Scottsdale and Phoenix. Phoenix is a nice city. Phoenix is a nice city. I was kind of surprised. One thing about Phoenix, the air. The air is clear. I can breathe. I didn't have no allergies bothering me. None of that shit when I went to Phoenix. That's one thing I can say about Phoenix. But there's a lot of degenerates in that son of a bitch. Weird motherfuckers, man. It's a nice place to visit. But I couldn't. I don't know if I could live out there. It's too much weird shit going on. You got a bunch of hippies running around looking weird and doing weird shit. I'm like, what the fuck y'all doing? Fuck you doing? You know? I don't like being around weird shit going on. I don't like being around weird people in weird environments. I don't want that shit to rub off on me, whatever they got. Yeah, buddy.
today, right? And one of the things about what you have done, and I have thrown this credit to you publicly 1,000 times, is that you actually host all viewpoints. You're not in the business of selling propaganda. I mean, I was various things. We both agree that all opinions should be represented because we want to empower people to think. I'm not here to tell you what to do.
This is Pennsylvania at this hour. 79% of the vote is too close to home. We talked a lot about the different counties and whether there's enough for Kamala Harris to wake up where she's lost some of the rural areas. People put in Michigan close to call there as well, but a lot more votes to be counted. In Wisconsin, let's see how much we've got there.
Atlanta in those ring counties right now, but a big win for former President Trump. It's the first battleground we're calling tonight.
It's going down to the wire, baby. It looks like.
Well, to that point, the Secretary of State in Georgia, Todd Raffensperger, who people are familiar with in the last election, has said on the record that Trump has an insurmountable lead in Georgia with a number of votes outstanding. So he's the Secretary of State. I think he knows when he's speaking up, but
Trump, he's gonna take Georgia. So it looks like Trump gonna take. Oh, they're already up there. Trump gonna take Ohio, Michigan, and Wisconsin.
But again, I think for them, what becomes harder and harder and narrower, and that's a bit on a ticket. Minnesota's got, and then the popular matter in Minnesota, there's a lot of things that mind a little bit if you're the Harris team, including that.
I think Minnesota is 17 electoral votes. So if he win Minnesota, it's over. It's a wrap. Minnesota and Georgia, it's a wrap. Most of these polls are closed around this time. I don't know what these people are doing. Everything's corrupt. Everything's back up. Man, it's all about a buck. It's 205, 230. Okay, Wisconsin is 10 electoral votes. So this shit is getting close. This is going down to the jugular. Straight to the jugular. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. to the gentleman.
That's right. It's been a long day, but I will tell you, folks here are still upbeat. They're still happy. They have their shirts on. They said October, but you need to just pan over to show you exactly what we're seeing here. Folks have moved from the room where they really were and they're now standing in the middle of the lobby, just talking to their friends, grabbing shirts, buying hats, but still on edge. Like I said, we do still have those two key races staying in Louisville. We have Attorney General. Those really tight races, folks highlighting some of their concerns here tonight. They were moved to the TV screen, folks looking up that way, other folks sitting over here on the couch, looking at the screen this way, wanting to make sure they get that moment. Move their phone, looking at the numbers, coming in one by one. It's a very critical race. Folks say this is going to be a make or break, especially when it comes to the education system. A lot of them still though very optimistic that things will work out in their favor tonight. So
These people are falling asleep in the damn lobby. Where they had the votes counted at. What the hell? You back, Marcus? Marcus, you was on the job. I thought you was on the job, Marcus. No, you was on the job, man. Yeah, I figured you was on the job, you know what I'm saying? Get that paper. Get that paper, Marcus. Get that paper. Get that Skrilla. The more the merrier. That's why I always say, get it while you can. I'm telling you. Get it while you can. Get it while you can. And when you get older, you're not gonna be able to you're not gonna have the energy to get it like that. I'm telling you what I know. You want to get it like that, you ain't gonna be able to do it. You ain't gonna have the energy. You need a vacation? Yeah, me too, man. I haven't officially taken a vacation. It's been a minute. I'll be 40 in September, getting old. Yeah, you're getting a little up there. I got you by 10 years, Marcus. I got you by 10 more years. But even at 40, bro, I still had more energy than I have now. Yeah, by the time you turn 50, no, by the time you turn 45, you're gonna notice a difference. Your body's gonna change. And you're gonna be like, damn, I can't fucking stay up all night no more. I can't do it. You can't stay up all night no more. You ain't gonna be able to do it. I'm telling you. Your body gonna shut the fuck down. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you. Yeah, so you're gonna need your rest in order to be productive. Because when you're young, you can kind of get away with getting a little bit of sleep and being productive. But as you get older, you ain't gonna be able to get away with that shit. And you're not gonna be able to get away with eating bad food either. Just eating all kind of food. No, you ain't gonna be able to get away with that shit. Nope. Shit change when you get older, boy. I'm telling you. And if you follow the American diet, you fuck around, you won't be able to get up. Boy, you start taking them damn pills, you be fucked up, boy. See, I never I never followed bought into the American diet. I always did my own thing when it comes to eating food. Yeah, clogged heart values can happen fast after 35. Yeah, it depends on how you eat. You know, everybody can't eat the same thing. Everybody can't follow everybody. All the drinking and smoking and getting high and all that shit. You ain't gonna be able to you can't get away with that shit when you get older. Getting drunk and high every weekend and all that wild shit. And especially if you got a big ass stomach. No, they'll catch up with you after a while. So it looks like Trump going to take Georgia. Looks like you're going to take Georgia and probably Pennsylvania and Minnesota too. If he take Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Minnesota, it's a wrap. It's over. On the job, I walk around 3 to 5 miles a day minimum with at least last 18 years, so that should be good for me to keep the clothing greasy food from doing too much damage. It should help. Nah, you should try to stay away from the greasy food. That's what you should do, man. That shit don't work. You eat the food and you be like, oh, I'm gonna try it, I'll burn it off. No, shit don't work like that, man. No. If it's inside your body, it's doing damage. Period. That's just like alcohol. If you're a hard drinker, it's doing damage. Regardless if it's 1 beer, 2 beer, 1 glass of liquor, 1 glass of wine, whatever, it's still doing damage. Some people, well, I don't drink often. It doesn't matter. It's still alcohol. There's no benefit in drinking alcohol, health-wise. If you want to get out of your mind and because you're stressed out, okay, knock yourself out. But there's nothing healthy about drinking alcohol. Some people say, oh, red wine won't kill you. That shit ain't good. That red wine is bullshit. That's what they told you so you could buy the red wine. It was a good con strategy. I get it. Tell everybody red wine is good for you. Bullshit. Alcohol there's no benefit in drinking alcohol. Red wine, champagne, liquor, beer, I don't give a fuck what it is. Don't let nobody fool you. And I used to drink, so I know better. Oh, what do they mean when they say too close to call? How long did that drink? Whoa, man. Oh boy. 20. How long? I started when I was 17. I stopped when I was 40, 42. So how long is that? That's what? 15 years. I drink 1 to 2 times a month. Not too often. I hear you. Yeah, I had a good run. I'll say that. So it looks like Trump going to win Pennsylvania, Nevada, and Georgia, and Minnesota. So it's a wrap if that happens. And yeah, that's it. And even Pennsylvania and Wisconsin. I don't know what's the hold up. These polls are closed. I usually drink solo at home, a few shots or a beer while TV net. You drink at home, bro? Damn, bro, how you do that shit? I ain't never been that type of drinker. I drink at home, solo. I ain't never really been that type of guy. I was more of a social drinker. Now, I've never been that type of guy to go to the store and crack a beer and drink by myself. I ain't never been that type of guy. I'm the type of guy like to party or have at least somebody else has to be around for me to be drinking. Otherwise, I don't. That's how I was. Yeah, if I had beer or liquor at my house back in the day, that shit would last me a long time because I don't drink when I'm home. I didn't drink when I was home by myself. Only time I would drink if somebody would come over at my house. That's it. You know, something about that shit just didn't jive with me. Nah. Well, that was me though. You know. So it's midnight. It's 12:05 now. Let me see what they're talking about on TV. when I was home, it don't take much to knock because I'm sober enough to know ain't partying going on to really keep me awake for too long. Oh, I hate you. That's the way that shit knock you out. I hate you. I hate you, Marcus. I ain't about to stay on here too much longer. I'm about to probably another 15 minutes. I'm gonna get up off here. I think I've been on long enough. They playing with the votes.
For some time now, and he's ready to celebrate. And I'll just say, anecdotally, it is a younger crowd. It is a younger crowd that the election nights I've covered, other Republican events that I've covered. And I think it reflects something that we've seen in the exit polls, this so-called truth of the pro vote, in particular towards the young men, who has been so central to this campaign. Now, I think about the fact that just today, when he was voting, the reporter about one of the most important moments of this campaign was, I mentioned Joe Rogan, the podcaster, and the fact that he did that podcast interview, and subsequently got Rogan's endorsement, which is a big part of these close rooms, just last week ago now. It's to a different segment of America.
210 to 230. It's going down. To the juggler. Hit the juggler. To the juggler. These people still up. They still looking to party. Might not be no party time tonight. They might do it like they did George Bush back in the day. Hey, like they did in Florida. Oh, the vote. We got to recount the vote. I went to bed and woke up. George Bush won. Oh, Lord. How they pull that off? Well, don't look like the results gonna come out anytime soon. Don't look like. Around this time, I usually go to bed. You know, shit. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Get another 10 minutes, man. I'm shutting it down.
Terrible about the economy, and even if inflation is down to 2%, sometimes the stuff you feel, your gas prices, your groceries, it doesn't feel that way. So that may also be.
All right, that's it. I'm out. Like, share the video. I'm out. Peace. I'm going to bed.
Alright. Just got the call, it's going down tonight. It's a lot of goodbyes here tonight. But then I saw the stallion that I like. Here from